It's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel and to the north under King Torren Stark. If you're enjoying the series, then please do consider leaving a like. Hopefully I am earning your subscription. If you would like to subscribe, it would be greatly appreciated, and all support is greatly appreciated. Comment with any hints, tips, pieces of lore you wish to share. At the end of the last episode, Visenya took back the Iron Throne after it was under rule from a Lord Protector. We ourselves went to war with that Lord Protector in order to proclaim ourselves once again independent after having been previously conquered by Aegon. Now, we have Prince Brandon, who is due to inherit, and he's pretty darn good. I'm happy with how he's turned out. We also have a young son, Prince Jorah, so fingers crossed things will go well for the Stark inheritance. Our forces have had a little bit of a hit in terms of having to have fought for our independence, so levy count's not as high as it could be. We need to recover a little bit, so let's give it a little bit of time. Visenya at the moment hasn't chosen her person to go. Oh, she actually has. She's retaliating against Mern, who has attacked the Iron Isles. Is Mern attacking? So Mern's being attacked by the Iron Isles. There was also a war against Mern's invasion of the Stormlands, but I don't know what's going on there because it seems to suggest that that's done. Sir Richard Darklyn, the Black Brother, has arrived in Winterfell seeking an audience. He's here recruiting for the Watch and implores you to help by sending men and supplies to the Wall to aid in the defence of Westeros. We can do that. We can pay him 20 gold and a small band of lowly men. Take a portion of the harvest for 40 gold. Let's give them the 40 gold. Gives us some prestige and piety. We also need the wall to hold strong, if they can. I need to get myself some more alliances, because the alliance just with the Rock is not going to cut it. Ideally, I need Visenya dead. But then Rhaenys also has a dragon. What's the likelihood of us plotting to kill her? Any likelihood of people joining? No, no one at all. God damn. Alright, well, we'll have to do it the old-fashioned way and win through good old-fashioned war. Janara could gain us an alliance with someone, maybe Dawn, but that's not the greatest, is it? I mean, actually, it potentially couldn't be too bad. What about matrilineal marriage? Yeah, we could still get Oliver. I wouldn't mind that. He's a good commander. That seems like a gain for us. Today, my bastard brother asked me for a fief of his own. You know what? You can have Moat Caitlin. I don't need it. I know my sons, you're not happy, but you know, what can I do? He has decided to accept it, but he won't give us an alliance. Probably if I sent him some money, he would. But I like the fact that he's an excellent commander. We also need one more commander. Let's get Lord Umber. He's a bit younger. Granddaughter Leonara. You can get me something, can't you? Maybe marriage to the Arbor. That would be quite nice. We're not going to pay for our education, I'm afraid. Please don't plot for deaths. We don't need deaths. Would you like an alliance? You would not. You don't have a high opinion of me, but that's fine. To be honest, that probably wasn't a great marriage, but she's a granddaughter. We're not that fussed. Girana is quite good at diplomacy. If I can possibly give her to maybe a High Lord just to get some extra diplomacy with them. Oh, hello. Torren, are you the one that's going to inherit? No, you're not. So I'm afraid I can't afford to spend on you. Looks like Massey's Hook has actually taken Blackwater Bay. No matter how many times I try to point out the virtues of Marshal Jorah Stark, my wife won't listen. She cannot take no for an answer, so when she's decided that her friend should be Marshal, so she wants Prince Donna, who are both of these her son, well, both of them are her sons. She's just got favouritism. He has got 23 though. Oh, she wants Don. No, Donna's worse. Go away. We also have Baron wanting to join us with 18 diplomacy. But I would rather keep my faithful son in charge of that. I might swap out the Master of Whisperers. In fact, no, he's fairly old, isn't he? So he'll die shortly. How are we doing financially? 2.3, that's not so good. Harlan, no thanks. Thanks, I appreciate it, but no. Good, we're back up to 32k now, that's good. Brandon Stark, I don't have the money. How are you doing, Mern? 75% in favour for their Stormlander invasion. And also, I mean, he's just rocking right now. He's doing immense damage. But I don't want to engage... Oh, River Run. What's going on with you? Are you guys independent right now? Why are you independent? You want to be a commander instead of Rodwell. Go away. Baron can be a commander. We've also got a Master of the Hunt. Sorry, Master of the Horse to give out. Let's give that to the Barrowlands, just because they're fairly near. Marianne Blackwood is complaining about her cell. I mean, if she can pay for her release, which she can't. Right. Brandon Stark is pretty good with finances. Let's give him to Donald. And then Leonara is also good at diplomacy. We could give Leonara to any High Lords in any... Well, we could give him to the Barrowlands. We've had another son, Hallis, which is... Or grandson, rather, which is great. And another commander. Torren is now due for education, and he is a fairly good fighter. So Jorah, you can have... Oh, actually. Brandon, you can have him. I knew there was a huge bear somewhere near the caves in Winterfell, and a courtier of mine has insisted to come along when my men and I went hunting for the bear. So Meister Clifford wants to join. Why not? The beast was huge, bigger than any bear I've ever seen. I fought him bravely, but only managed to slay him after he wounded several of my men. But I managed to save Master Clifford. Yeah, we don't need the prestige. I'd rather keep the good relations with the Meister. God, she really doesn't like our other son, does she? Right, has she ended her war with Massey's Hook? That's ended in... Oh, she actually beat Massey's Hook, unfortunately. And retaliation is 4% now in favour of King Mern. That's not so good. How's he doing the Stormlands? So he won... Wait. So do you guys now work for Mern? What's going on here? I don't know. This is deeply confusing as to what that war was all about. Was it just to get the Rogers in charge of the Stormlands? Maybe. If I click... Yeah, it doesn't include the Stormlands right now. Martin wants to join us. I'm good, thank you, Martin. Troop-wise, we're up to 36k, so we're pretty solid. You guys have formed the Trident. Okay. Right. Roderick, I'm afraid I have no money to spend on you. You're also ugly, which is not particularly great, is it? Let's give you to the Lord of Carhold. He's not a bad fighter. And another son or grandson has been born. Well, Visenya's hiding, but her power is going up. And I don't like that. Duncan Stark, we don't have the money. He is quick though. Right, let's give him to Brandon, because Brandon is actually a good character. Jorah is... Is he older than Hallis? Yes, so Jorah is massively important. He needs to go to someone... Oh, crud. Let's give him to Rodwell. Rodwell's good. And we do need to educate Jorah. And we will spend as much as possible to educate Jorah. That's fine, we don't need to spend on that. So what's she up to now? She's still at war with Mern. Mern is, I think, struggling. Leon of the Rock, or Lauren of the Rock rather, not doing so hot either. Oh, that's interesting. They gave away Dragonstone to a Piper. Wow. So it's really only... Does Benedict have a... Benedict does not have... Oh, that's interesting. Rhaenys doesn't have a marriage. If we can kill Rhaenys and Visenya, that's it for dragons. Greetings, Your Grace. I have a proposition which I'm sure you won't fail to catch your keen attention. Simply put, a new title for you and coin for us. We need the coin owed to the Bank of Braavos by Ronald Arryn, and I'm sure you can pay. Isn't it a fair deal? We will get a weak claim on the kingdom of the Mountain of the Vale, but it will also mean that we will declare war. So we will gain 56 gold, and if we successfully take the Vale, he will take on the debt of 112 gold. Oh, this is an interesting choice. Gaining the Vale would not be a bad move. 26k troops. I wouldn't mind it. I would not mind it at all. Let me know what you think in the comments. We will end the episode here for the choice. If you think we should go ahead and do some deception with the Iron Bank and get this claim, then let's go ahead and do it. If you let me know in the comments, please do leave a like if you're enjoying the series. Subscribe, hit the bell. It would be greatly appreciated. And I will see you all in the next episode.